Okay. Thank you. So point A, we are supposed to take from 15 mm from both. Okay, from HP and VP. So from both we have to take HP, and from VP we have to take that point as a 15 mm HP and VP. So once
Locus.
locus. So before that we should give dimension as we know. Immediately we have to give dimension. So this dimension should be 15 mm. Similarly, this should be 15 mm. Likewise, okay. Immediately, so as I told, once we get point, immediately we should locate the locus.
Locus.
Likewise, horizontal line. Immediately we have to draw, and you can give name to this. So whatever it is there, immediately we have to give name. So first line is a locus of
A dash.
A dash.
and this in top view it is a locus of A.
A.
Okay, now we should concentrate the given things. Which things are given? So true length is given, angle alpha and beta is known, apparent angle. So which thing we can utilize one by one? First,
Alpha.
Alpha.
Suppose alpha we want to mark. Where we have to mark alpha? In
VP.
above xy line or below xy line?
Above X. Y line.
Above XY.
What is alpha? Alpha is a
40 degree.
what is alpha? I am asking what is alpha? Alpha is a true angle or in apparent angle
Apparent
Apparent
angle.
Apparent.
or angle made by which length with whom?
FVL.
FVL.
HP.
FVL with HP.
HP.
Okay, so with HP. So let us I will mark that angle here. So 40. Sorry. From point A, I will mark that angle.
A dash.
A dash.
A dash. I have taken one length. So here I will mark that angle. So this angle should be 40 degree.
40.
Which is this angle? Which is this
Alpha.
angle? Alpha.
Alpha.
So directly you can give that angle also here. So whatever this angle we have marked, no. So directly you can give angle here likewise. Alpha equal to 40. Similarly,
Beta.
which beta, where we have to mark beta?
Below X. Y
In
line.
HP.
Below xy. So again randomly any length you can select and you can give that angle. So how much this angle should be?
35.
35.
35. This angle should be 35. Okay. Are you observing 35? So
Yes,
here if you want
Yes,
to
sir.
give name, here you can give this beta. The same beta we have given. So this beta I will drag here. Beta. This beta I have given here. Beta. True length. Is it true length is also given? Alpha we have utilized, the beta utilized. Is it possible to utilize true length? Is it possible to utilize true length at this stage?
No,
No.
sir.
No, it is not possible to utilize because to utilize true length, what we require?
Theta or phi.
Either theta or phi. We require either this one out of these two, but both are unknown, so we cannot utilize. So what to do now? So that's why this problem. If you think you feel that hereafter we cannot go further, so that's why it falls under assumption problem. Here it is necessary to assume one point in between point A and B. So let us assume one point where we are going to assume. In front view or in top view, where I should assume one point?
Front view.
Front view.
Okay, in front view. If I will assume any random point in between, suppose A and B. So what name I should give to that point?
M.
M dash.
M dash.
Yes, sir.
M, sir.
M1 dash.
Now different answers are coming. What name I should give?
M1 dash.
M dash.
M dash, sir.
Huh?
M dash, M dash.
M dash, why M dash?
FELY.
Yes.
Because this point is on. Are you observing M dash?
Here.
Yes, sir.
Suppose something cross mark I will give here. Here, something point I have assumed M dash point. So A dash M dash. That line is of alpha. That means on that there will be a point M dash. Means front view of that point will be there on that. That's why I will give name as a M dash. Okay. So as we know in projection of line, once we will get point, what we have to do?
Locus.
Locus.
Immediately locus. Immediately we have to draw locus.
Locus.
Okay. So this will be the locus of.
M dash.
This will be the locus of M dash. So M dash point we got. So here I will write M dash. Locus of M dash. Next. So this M dash point is known to me. So this point I know. Is it
Straight
now?
line.
What will happen if I will draw straight line from which point you want to draw straight line?
M dash.
M dash.
Where you want to draw? Vertically downward.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If we will draw vertically downward, what we will get?
Point
Which
M.
point?
M.
Point.
M.
M.
Very good. We will get point M. We will get here point M. So I will give name it as a M. So why
Locus.
we will get why some answer some question may be there in mind. Why we get directly M point in top view? Because that 35-degree line is of beta. That's why, no? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then it will draw this locus. Once we will get point, immediately locus, as we know. So this will be the locus of M. Okay. Similarly, locus of M means now once we imagine the point M in between AB, so now we have to think only of AM line, only of AM. Now for AM line, which two lengths are known right now?
TL.
FEL and TVL.
FVL and TVL. For AM line, we know FVL and TVL. So what we can go do now? What we can do from FVL? What we can find from FVL or TVL?
True length.
True length. How to find? Very simple now. Either you can utilize FVL or TVL. How we can utilize and we can find true length?
Rotate and straight.
Rotate and straight. So what you want to rotate? FVL or TVL?
FVL.
FBL.
Which anything you can rotate, huh?
FVL.
Okay, you want to rotate FVL. So which point you
Yes.
are going to take as a center?
A
Point.
dash.
A dash.
And from here you can draw arc. From here you can draw arc. Likewise, you can draw arc in this way. Okay, from M dash. Then what you are going to do?
Straight.
Straight. You are going to go straight. Something like this, suppose. Straight. The point you will meet on which line? Locus of
M.
M. If you will join that point, now M dash, here I will give point as a M1, suppose. Here I will give M1 dash and here M1. Likewise, here I will say M1 dash and here M1. Simple M1. Okay, if I will join now AM1, this true length of what?
AM.
AM.
Line
True length
AM.
of AM. True length of line AM. But this is not our aim. This is not our aim. We know the true length of now what? And whatever angle it will be made by this AM1, AM1,
5.
that will be pi.
5.
That will be pi. Okay. So how much it is? Will you measure?
29.
So sorry, 28 is coming. Huh?
Yes, sir. 28.
28.
29, 28. Okay, no issue. I will do here. Maybe somewhere. It's somewhere here. I will do. No issue. 28. So exactly it is coming 28. If you were coming 29, okay. 27, okay. 1 degree plus minus. So it is coming 28. So this I will delete. Huh? Now what we can do? Very simple. We know now
True length.
triangle. We got two
70
angles.
and
We got two angle. Okay. So what we can do now? This was
True
one
length.
of our answer. True length we can mark now. We can mark easily true length. Okay. How we
Yes.
can mark? What is true length? 70 mm.
70.
So you can take center point as A. You can take distance equal to 70 in compass and you can mark that. Okay, like this.
Line AM.
Line on that line
AM1.
yeah.
AM1.
AM1.
So whatever it will extend that line, it will cut somewhere to circle. It will cut to a circle. Okay, that will be which point? Shall I say
B1.
B1?
B1.
Yes, sir.
That point will be of B1. Because this is not final point, I will say. Okay. So this point will be B1. B1. So this I will remove. So once I got AB1, so what I can do? AB1.
Locus.
Locus, sir.
Immediately I can draw locus. Okay, locus of that point from this locus, and here also I can extend up to certain length. Locus. So this will be the locus of what? So my locus.
Locus of B.
Locus are coming near. So true length we marked. Okay, and this AB1. So true length already it was given. So this I have marked whatever it was given. True length it was given. I have marked here. Sorry. So this true length I have marked right now. Okay, 70 mm. True length I have marked. If now true length is known. True length is known. How we can find its apparent length?
Line AM extend up to locus of B.
Or locus we know. Beta line is also known. Beta is also known. Is it necessary? Is it possible to get? Is it possible to get top view length of that line?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How much it is? It will measure directly how much it is. Top view length
59.
50,
9.
59. So
Yes, sir. 59.
59. It is coming. My length is coming 57. Just check again. A little accuracy. PVL equal to 57 is coming. Your is 59.
58, sir.
So exactly it is for 57. No, 57. Huh. Next. What we can do? We know Ha.
From B straight line.
From B1 we can go straight. From B1 we can go straight. Up to where? But up to where? Up to where? What we can do further? Top view length is known.
AM डॅश लाईन
Yes,
आहे
sir.
त्याच्यावर
Line.
हे होतंय की सर
हा.
टच
काय?
होते ते
Which line?
बी पॉइंट बी
B1 पासून स्ट्रेट न्यायचं सर. त्या लाईनला टच होतंय त्याच्यापासून लोकस
बी पण
काढायचा.
नाही बी
नंतर
Not B1.
yes, sir.
Here we
Yes,
can
B.
TVL. End of TVL. End of TVL. जो काय झालेला आहे एंड ऑफ TVL म्हणजे तो पॉइंट बी आहे आपला करेक्ट.
येस सर
Yes,
B.
sir.
If you will go straight, so for your information, this point I will make some other color so that you will come to know that it is top view of that line. आता या B end पासून काय करणार मी straight. If I will go straight in front view, which point I will get?
बी डॅश
B dash directly. Means from here, if I will start, if I will go straight, so I will cut to the alpha line somewhere. So that point will be, which will be that point?
बी डॅश
B dash.
B dash. That point will be B dash. So here I will give name as a B dash. B dash. So I got point immediately.
लोकस
Locus.
Immediately locus. So I have to draw locus from point B dash. From point B dash, I have to draw locus again, and I can extend this. I can give name here. Something
लोकस ऑफ बी डॅश
locus of B dash. Locus of B dash. I got B dash length. How much it is? Will you measure and tell?
61
Huh?
61
62 sir.
61. One answer is coming. 61. It is correct.
62.
So 62. Okay. The front view length is 61. Somebody was telling 55. I don't know how. Kunal answer 51. Whose answer was 51 or 53 something? Lot of variation. Exactly this was I was asking at the initially of this lecture. It is how much it is? 61. It should be 61. So which thing is remain to find for this problem?
theta
Theta.
Only theta. How we can find theta?
70 mm distance
You can take 70 mm distance and
from A dash
Mark it on B
mark
dash.
on locus of B dash
how much is your
theta
Theta.
is 35
34. 35 for up.
huh?
35
34 hours.
So let us check how much it is. This to this. How much it is?
34.
34. 34 is correct. 34. Plus minus 1 degree. No issue. Plus minus 1 degree. Okay. Not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 degree. Not possible. 1 degree we can understand. So these things were we were supposed to find.
Yes sir.
Very simple.
yes sir.
Typical type of problem I will say. Typical means lot many procedure we have to go apply the logic and then we have to go further. Have you got this yellow colored answer? These are our expected answer. मिळालेत का हे expected?
Yes sir.
श्रेयश 19 श्रेयश
Yes, sir.
दळवी.
Yes, sir.
A little variation is allowed. Little I will say. Little variation. These were our answers. So So it is expected that these answers should be there. Okay. So any problem? It was a homework. Actually, it was a homework, but homework is not remained homework. Okay. Those who are still unable to solve, take screenshot for this. So that yellow colored whatever I have shown, it was the answers. Exactly, it is answer. Plus minus not 1 degree. Exact answers. FVL, PVL, theta, and height. So assumption problem. Shall we go next? Will you take screenshot for this and try once again? Those who are getting some wrong answers, etc. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No. Shall we go next?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next. Are you observing problem statement? Try to hold. Hmm. Who will read the problem statement? Let me check. Roll number 20. 20. 23. 23. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shubham, 58.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the problem?
Yes, sir. Draw the projection of line AB inclined at 35 degree with PP and VP and FP is inclined to HP by an angle of 40 degree. TV of line measures 70 mm long. Find its true length. Take point A 12 mm from both HP and VP.
Okay. Is it possible for you to tell what is given in the problem?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it possible? Okay. Will you tell what it is given by reading slowly? Draw the projection line of AB inclined at 35 degree with VP. Which is this angle 35 degree?
Alpha.
Why do you feel it is alpha? Alpha means what? 30 you tell.
40 degree alpha, sir. 40 degree alpha.
40 degrees alpha. Then 35 is what?
Phi.
Phi. What is phi? Phi म्हणजे काय? Which is that phi angle? Correct. Your answer is correct. Just tell me what is phi?
Angle made by true length
With whom?
with VP
Where is VP? Above XY or below XY?
below XY.
Below XY VP. And where is HP? म्हणजे तुमचं असं म्हणणं आहे काय की जमीन वरती असते आणि आभाळ खाली असते, समथिंग लाईक दिस. HP means ground. VP means we can say vertical wall. Where is VP? Above XY or below XY?
Above XY VP.
Yeah, above XY. Okay. So have you read? Okay, thank you. Whatever angle is given 35 degree, it is phi. Answer is correct. But you should be perfect in explanation. So whatever question I will ask, you should be able to tell where is VP, what is phi, what is alpha, what is beta, what is theta. So likewise question you should ask yourself. So phi, this 35 degree is correct. Whatever this angle is given, it is 35, it is correct. 35 degree, no issue. It is correct. Next. Here specific word is used. Front view is inclined to HP by an angle of 40 degree. Means what? Front view is inclined. Means the angle made by, is it the angle made by true length or apparent length? Is it the angle made
Apparent
by
length.
Apparent, sir.
apparent length? With whom? With HP. With HP. So which is this angle?
Alpha.
Alpha.
How much it is? 35. Sorry, how much it is? 40.
40.
Sorry, 40. 40. Okay. One more thing. Top view of a line makes or measure 70 mm long. Which is this length?
TVL.
TVL.
TVL. Because directly in word it is mentioned. TVL is equal to this much.
70.
70 mm. Now you can see the problem. Now you can see the problem and you can check how many parameters are given for the line.
3.
3. Okay. So now whether these parameters are related with each other or independent.
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 Independent means this is a problem of assumption. We should
Assumption.
assume one point. We cannot go directly because why? Because if TVL length is given, which angle should be given? If TVL is given, if it is related a problem or simple problem,
Beta.
beta should be given, but beta is not given. Alpha is given. If alpha is given, which length should be given to make it simpler?
FVL.
FVL.
FVL. It is also not given. Phi is given, either phi or theta. If it is given, so which length should be given to make it simpler?
Student.
True length.
Yeah.
It is also not given. So that's why it is a problem of assumption.
Assumption.
It is a problem of assumption. So let us start. So location of point A is given. How much? How it is location? Take point A, 12 mm from both HP and VP. So very simple. So from here, above 12 and below 12. Okay. So here we can mark point. Which point we can mark here?
A dash.
Point A dash. Okay. So here I will mark point A. Sorry, not A dash. I will mark A dash point. Okay. Similarly, in top view also, I will mark this point. Which is this point? A.
A.
Next, what to do? Once I will get point, what I have told?
Locus.
Graphics. Immediately I have to draw locus. Immediately I have to draw locus. Likewise. Okay. So here. So I will say locus of A dash. Similarly, below locus of
A.
A. Locus of A. Then distances also I have to give. Whatever distances are there. So what should be this distance?
12.
What should be this distance?
12.
12. Okay. Is it possible? Are you observing the distances?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we can do?
Alpha.
Okay. Roll number 49. Sridhar. 49.
Yes, sir.
Now where to mark? What to do next? Will you tell? Will you guide me? Okay. So here I will take angle of 40 degrees. 480 degree. Okay. So here I have taken angle of 40 degree. I will give name. Which is this angle? Which is this angle? Sridhar, you guide me for this problem.
Alpha.
Alpha. This
सर
angle is
प्रॉब्लेम
alpha.
झालाय सर
झाला?
फक्त
Same.
पॉइंट ए 50 डिग्री दिलता 15 दिलता इथे 12 दिला
Same problem.
यस सर व्हॅल्यू सगळ्या सेम आहे थर्ड
What is
प्रॉब्लेम
changed?
सर ह्याच्या मागे
If it is same, then no issue. Then we can What to do? Will you solve this or shall I change some values? व्हॅल्यू चेंज करून सोडवायचा का?
सर याच्या मागला 3 नंबरचा क्वेश्चन बघा.
Okay, if you are telling it is no issue. So shall I change some values, angles, etc.? बदलू का? Or we will solve first. का solve करायचा?
सॉल्व करायचं.
Okay, let us check accuracy. We will solve. Let it be whatever it may be. We will solve. We will check your accuracy. Try to solve with me also. So I have taken alpha as a 40 degree here. I have drawn one line. Similarly, what I can do? Similarly, what I can draw right now? You should
Phi.
tell me
5
where to draw this phi angle 35 degree
Below XY.
below XY line.
below xy line. Below xy line means at point A. So what is that angle?
35.
How much? What is that? 35, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
35. So this angle I have drawn. 35. Just see, this is 35. Okay, so here I will give immediately name phi 35. So whatever it is given, phi 35. Immediately I will give name as phi 35 here. Okay. Next, what we can do? Which parameter is known to us right now? After these two, alpha phi and
TVL.
TVL. TVL. On which line we can mark TVL? TVL on which line we can mark TVL? Top view length. मार्क करण्यासाठी कुठली लाईन पाहिजे, कुठल्या अँगलची लाईन पाहिजे आपल्याकडं?
Beta.
Beta.
Beta. But whether we know beta or
No,
beta
sir.
line,
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
not known to us. So what we can do right now?
Take point M on
Take
A dash.
point, assume point M in between or on the line AB or in between point A and B. Assume point M. That's why this problem falls under assumption problem. So here you can mark one point somewhere, anywhere you can mark one point randomly. So line, I will mark one point. Okay, so here somewhere I will mark here, no issue. Here I will mark M dash. That point will be M dash.
Yes, sir.
That point will be M dash. Why? Because that line is of which angle? Alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha. So A dash M dash will be what? A dash M dash will be what?
FVL of AM.
Yeah.
FVL, front view length of.
AM.
AM.
So once we get point, what we have to do? Immediately
Locus.
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 we have to draw locus. And what will be the locus?
Locus of M dash.
Locus of M dash. Locus of M dash. Okay. Now at this stage, what we can do? We know front view length of the line AM. Is it possible to get its true length? What we can do?
Straight line
Straight from M
from
dash.
M dash.
What we will get if we draw straight line from
M.
TVL of AM.
from where you want to go straight? M dash.
M dash. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What we will get?
TVL of
Point M.
AM. Yes, sir.
Point M.
M.
At this
Yes,
stage,
sir.
you should not do this.
Rotate and straight.
M dash.
At this
Then
stage,
straight.
it is not expected. At this stage, this mistake should not happen. If you will go straight from M dash downward, is it the line of beta to get M? इथे M पॉइंट मिळण्यासाठी ही बीटाची लाईन आहे का? Is it line of beta?
TL.
This is line of true length, so we cannot get M point on this line directly by drawing straight line. का भेटत नाही? कोण सांगते बघू? मी आता सांगितलं की M dash च्या बरोबर डाऊनवर्डला M पॉइंट मिळणार नाही. Why? Because this is not line of beta.
Beta.
So from apparent length, how we can get true length?
Rotate and straight.
Rotate and straight. We have to rotate this. We have to rotate this by taking point A dash as a center and this A dash M dash equal to radius. Like this we have to rotate. Like this we have to rotate, and then we can take below something like this. Up to where then? Straight if I will go.
ए पर्यंत
हा कुठपर्यंत?
ए च्या लाईनीपर्यंत तर क्रॉस होऊन तिथं लोकस काढायचं बी चा.
Very good. Here I have to draw locus. This will be the locus of.
Yum.
This will be the locus of what?
Yum.
यम 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 यम
M. This will be the locus of M. The locus of M. Okay. Then now what I can do? काय करता येईल आता?
लेन टीव्हीएल
From M dash straight line.
M1 dash
एम डॅश पासून स्ट्रेट सर, एम पासून.
Hello, am I audible?
येस सर.
Yes, sir.
If I will join A to M, which will be this line?
TVL.
TVL line. So here which angle we will get if I will measure this angle?
Beta.
beta
This will be beta line. So what is your beta? Will you tell?
43
43.
42.
43
42.
Exactly 42. Exact is 42. 42. Now, at this stage we got beta. What we can do now? Tell.
TVL.
TVL 70 दिले सर.
TVL 70
TVL.
दिली सर, ते
On
एक्सटेंड
which
करायची
line?
लाईन
Yes, we can extend which line?
AM
AM
Up
to
to
70
where?
mm.
Up to 70
up
mm.
to 70 mm.
Up to 70 mm we can extend this line. And which point we will get?
B.
B.
Here we will get point
B.
B. Here we will get point B. Very simple. If it is understood, this is the most simplest chapter. This point is B. Point B. Okay, so this is our TVL. TVL. Okay, so here also you can mark that length. This length you can mark TVL. How much it is given?
70.
70 mm. TVL 70 mm. Okay. So what we can do here? We got point B. Once we got point B, what we have to do?
Locus.
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 Immediately we can draw locus. Locus of what?
B.
Locus of sorry, small b. Locus of B. Next now, for this AB now we got locus and we got TVL. What we can do? Apply the logic. Very
Go
simple.
straight B.
Straight line
Straight from B.
from
जायचं
B.
B पासून.
B pasun straight upward.
Yes,
If you'll go straight upward, which point we will get?
B dash.
B dash.
Good. We get P dash because that is the line of alpha.
FVL.
Okay, that is the line of FVL. So here I will show arrow so that you will come to know that. Okay. So this arrow I will show here so that you will come from where I am going where. Here I will show arrow. To which point I will get B dash? If I will go
Yes,
straight,
sir.
if I will go straight, here I will get B dash. Okay. Consider that point as a B dash. Okay. So A dash B dash will be which length?
FVL.
FVL.
FVL. Will you measure and tell how much it is?
74.
69, sir.
74, 69.
69.
69.
69.
69.
68, sir.
Huh?
69.
Exactly it is how much?
66.
67.
67 is the exact answer. 67. So just check how much it is. Your answer. More than 70. Who got more than 70? Just check
Yes,
your
sir.
accuracy. Exactly it is 67. Plus 1 plus minus 1 mm we can understand. Now what we can do? B dash point we got. Immediately we can draw locus from point
B dash.
B dash. Point B dash and you can give name to that locus of
B dash.
locus of B dash. You can give name. Which things are still remain to find?
True length.
True length we have
Theta.
not found. True length and theta is remain. So what we can do now?
Extend AM1.
Extend up to where? Up to where?
AM1.
Up to where we have to
Look.
extend, but
No, sir. Rotate and straight.
extend कोण म्हणतं extend? कोण
तर
saying
स्ट्रेट करायचं बी डॅश पासून ऍक्सिस ऑफ आणि नंतर परत स्ट्रेट घ्यायचं तिथून
okay. If you want to
सर
rotate
एरिया
direct,
मॉन डॅश पासून एक्सटेंड केलं
you want to say
Locus
into M dash,
पर्यंत
it will extend. Okay, okay. That is also correct because that is the line of 35 degrees, true angle. It will extend, it is okay. That is also correct. At this stage, two things are we should know. One is theta and another one is true length. It's better to rotate TVL. It's always better to rotate TVL Once we will rotate TVL, we will get theta and true length directly. So which thing we have to rotate, TVL or FVL?
FVL.
FVL. Then how we can get
TVL.
how we can get theta? Theta कसा भेटणार आपल्याला? We want to find theta. It's always
TVL.
better.
TVL पासून rotate
TVL रोटेट करायचं.
It's better to rotate TVL. It's always better to rotate TVL. So I have rotated TVL. I have made it straight. Then, for your information, so I have made this something like this. Then go straight up to where? On this straight up to where? Locus of
B dash.
B dash. Then you can join this A dash and B1 dash. I will give name as the B1. Now tell me your true length. Tell me your true length.
82.
83.
82.
82 sir.
82, 83, 81. Three answers are coming. 81,
82, sir.
82. So
82,
let
sir.
us
82.
82, sir.
82 is the correct answer. 82. If you got 82, it is correct. The exact answer is 82. So 83 is also we can take correct. 81 is correct. No issue. 1 mm plus minus. So true length is 82. Exactly it is 82 mm. So just check your accuracy again. How you are drawing accurately. So 82. Find theta now.
32.
Tell me when you
33.
32.
42.
32.
32.
32.
Yes sir.
31.
31, sir.
32.
30, sir.
32. 32 is the correct answer. 32. 32 is the correct answer. So these yellow colored answers, we are supposed to find 4 answers. The parameters were given. Have you understood? Very simple again. A little procedure we have to go for. Have you got 32, 31, 32, 33? Correct. I will say. Have you got?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Shall we go next? Will you take screenshot, or if you have not solved? Avinash 62. What is your answer?
Yes, sir.
32 theta. Mahesh 65.
31.
Okay, no issue. 65. Mahesh. Your answer 65. 31 Suraj Karande. Your answer. Huh? Nikhil. Nikhil.
31 sir.
31. Okay. Shall we go next? I will not ask now each and everybody. So you should be sincere with yourself. Huh? Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can take screenshot and try to hold the mobile in landscape manner, horizontal, not vertical, so that all the parameters will be visible. Afterwards, you can draw these things. Shall we go next?
Yes sir.
Okay. Shall I go next? Have you taken?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let us check what is given in this. We will read this. A typical type of problem. I will. Roll number 10. Kokre. 10. 10. कोकरे कोकरे और कोरके 11 कोरके
Sir.
Is it possible for you to read?
Yes, sir. Draw the projection of line PQ 70 mm long. The FV of line measure 55 millimeter and TV of line measure 50 mm. Find its true inclination and apparent inclination. Take point P 50 mm from both HP and VP.
Okay. So is it possible for you to tell what it is given in the problem? Is it possible for you to tell what it is given in the problem? सांगू शकताय काय दिले प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये? Draw the projection line PQ.
सर ट्रू लेंथ आणि अपरेंट लेंथ दिले.
Apparent angle. नाही apparent length.
अँगल दिलाय का कुठला या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये?
Apparent length.
अपरेंट लेंथ आणि ट्रू लेंथ दिले.
True length 70 mm.
हा. Okay, correct. True length is 70 mm. Okay, again, what it is given?
FVL is 55 mm.
FVL is 55.
55.
Okay, very good. Again,
TVL is 50 mm.
TVL is 50 mm. Very good. Again,
Point P 50 above HP and below VP.
15 mm from both. Oh, both plane, I will say. What next? Means what is the speciality of this problem? All lengths are given. No any angle is given. What is the speciality of this or typical problem? Why I am saying it as a typical? Because no any angle is given. Are you observing? Out of 4 angles, एक सुद्धा angle दिलेला नाही. But what it is given, all lengths are given. That's why we will say little typical problem. How we can solve? Can anybody guide? Can anybody think how we can solve this? So let us mark what the things are known. What the things are known? Point P. Okay. So point P is how much? Point P is. So shall I mark point P initially?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much it is? 15 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP.
PP.
So right. So this point I will mark first. Let us mark this. Okay. So this point will be, I will say it as a P dash. P dash. Okay. And similarly, in top view, that point will be of P. Okay. So distance is also, how much distance is given?
15.
15 from both. 15 from both. Okay. So once I will mark point, what I have to do?
Locus.
Locus of that point. Means that point will be there on that particular locus. So immediately again, I will mark. Okay. I will say it as locus of P dash. Locus of P dash and locus of P. Now what to do? Will you think and tell? Just think what we can do now.
FL on locus P dash and then straight.
काय करायचं?
FL लेंथ घ्यायची लोकस ऑफ P dash करायची मार्क करायची आणि तिथनं स्ट्रेट जायचं आणि परत TL ट्रू लेंथ घ्यायची आणि त्या स्ट्रेट लाईन वरती मार्क.
Very good. So here there is no question of angle. आता आपल्याकडे कुठलाही अँगल नाही, neither true angle, neither apparent angle. So directly on this line only we can draw apparent length, FVL and TVL. We can draw FVL and TVL directly on this. So in front view, I will mark a length equal to 55.
55.
Okay, length equal to 55. I will take length equal to 55 and I will mark here somewhere something like this FVL. So I will give name PQ. Suppose I will give name as a Q1 dash because PQ line is there, no? So I will mark it as a maybe somewhere here Q1 dash. I will mark it as a Q1 dash. Similarly, 55 I have marked here 55. Or similarly in top view, I will mark TVL equal to 50. Here somewhere something like this. And here I will give Q2 point as a Q2. Okay, so something like this Q2 something. Now front view and top view lengths we have marked. So whatever this length is there, this length is which is this length 55
Yep. Yep.
FVL 55 and similarly here TVL. Here also we marked TVL which is equal to how much it is?
50.
50
Now at this stage, in short, these lines we have drawn parallel to FVL. We have drawn parallel line. TVL we have drawn parallel line. Means its next view will be what? Next view. ही line parallel आहे आता.
True length.
TVL. Next view will be its true length. Next view will be its true length. That's why from this Q2 point I will draw vertical line. From this Q2 line I will draw vertical line. Similarly, from this Q1 point, I will draw this line. Like this. Right now, FVL and TVL are parallel. FVL and TVL are parallel. So opposite will be true length. How much it is that true length? It is a true length?
70.
70. So if I will take in distance of 70 in compass and if I will mark this 70, it will cut somewhere. That will be my true length. Here it will be a true length. And from that which point will be there here? Q1 upper Q1 असेल का? This is true length. Before that I will get as a true length. This is as a true length. Okay, so this point as a true length. I will mark here true length. Okay, and this point will be my this point Q1 or dash. Double it is happening. Okay, some other name you can give. Let us say Q1 or Q2 dash. Okay, so here I got point. What to do now? काय करता येईल पॉइंट मिळाल्यानंतर काय करतो आपण immediately we can draw locus. From here we can draw locus. Okay, similarly here we can draw locus. Okay, and here we can give name to it. We can give name. So here locus of Q only I will say Q dash. Locus of Q dash. Small q. Okay. So here which angle I will get here? Which angle? Well, this angle कुठला
Theta.
भेटेल? If I will jump P dash Q2 dash
Theta.
theta. So what is that theta? Will we measure and tell? What is that theta? $44.
45.
Yes, 44.
44.
44. That angle we got. Similarly, is it possible to get high angle? Is it possible
Yes,
to get
sir.
high angle? High. Will you? How we can drop high? We can take true length equal to 70 mm in compass. We can take which point as a center point?
P.
P, and we can mark this 70 mm distance on that vertical line. So it will cut somewhere. So this length will be which length?
True length.
True length. So that length will be true length. So this length will be of true length. Okay. So which angle we will get here?
Phi.
High. So will you measure and tell what how much it is? High. Let us tell your answer. How much it is? High.
29.
39, sir.
39.
1 degree. Okay. Exactly it is 38.
38, sir.
38. Exactly it is coming 38. 1 degree. Okay. No issue. So high is coming 38. Okay.
38, sir.
38. Next. We got this. So here also we can draw locus. Now is it possible? Only two angles are remained. Phi and alpha.
Alpha and beta.
Sorry. Alpha and beta is remained. What we can do now? काय करता येईल बघा बरं आता.
Curve rotate केलं.
You can rotate the curve. You can rotate the curve. बघा बरं काय होईल. It will rotate length. Only you have to rotate the length, nothing else. It will rotate this. Only you have to rotate the curve and we have to join the point, nothing else. Just you have to join this point. Sorry. This to this. This will be which angle?
Alpha.
Which point? Alpha. Measure and tell how much it is. This will be Q dash point. Q dash. And this will be your front view length of that. Here also,
सर ते
how
अल्फा
much-
कसं काढलं?
This Q1 dash point, this point, we have rotated. We have assumed it as a horizontal. But now that point will be on that locus, no? Locus of Q dash. The Q dash वरती असणार आहे तो point. That's why we have rotated FVL till it will meet to that locus Q dash. येते का लक्षात? हा जो
Yes,
Q dash
sir.
measure and tell how much it is. Angle
64,
alpha.
60 degree.
How much?
61, sir.
61 degree.
61. Okay, no issue.
64.
Exactly, it is coming 63. Exactly, it is 63. It is 63. Exactly 63.
63.
Okay, 63. Next, one answer is still remain. What is that?
Beta.
Beta. How we can find beta?
सर
TVL.
सेम खाली करायचं
काय झालं? हा.
खालच्या
म्हणताय?
प्लेन मध्ये
No issue. Lateral.
टीव्हीला रोटेट
हा, TVL. Either you can rotate TVL or अजून एक मेथड आहे. कुठली बरं कोण सांगेल?
क्यूडेस पासून स्ट्रेट लाईन खाली घ्यायची.
Very good. That Q dash point we got already. Either you can take directly Q dash below or you can rotate TVL. Both options are with you. दोन्ही एकाच ठिकाणी यायला पाहिजेत point. That also you can check your accuracy. That also you can check your accuracy. So where is that point? Here it is. So whether I am following both things. मी दोन्ही पद्धतीने काढलेला आहे आणि दोन्ही वेळी एकच पॉइंट भेटलेला आहे. इन बोथ केसेस आय गॉट ओनली वन पॉइंट. दॅट पॉइंट इज नथिंग बट which will be that point? Which will be that
Q.
point?
Q.
Q. That point will be Q. Then you can join P and Q. You can join point P and Q. And measure now beta and tell me how much it is.
59.
58.
58 degree sir.
Again, any other?
60.
60. Any other?
58 degrees, sir.
50.
8.
So exactly it is 60 degree. Exactly. Plus minus 1 or 2. Any other? 60. Exactly it is 60 degree. This was also our answer, one of the answers. So what was the special in this problem? So are you observing beta? What was the special in this problem?
Only length given.
No angle was given. No any angle was given. 4 angles where we were supposed to find. 3 lengths were given. Okay. So what we have did? We have drawn apparent length as a parallel. And we know one concept. What is that? If particular line is a parallel to particular plane, what it will show its opposite view or next view as a
True length.
true length. Once if particular line is parallel to a particular plane, then it will show its true length in that plane. Likewise, sentence we have seen in introduction. So as we have drawn FUL and TVL parallel,
Okay.
next
Hey.
its next view will be true length.
True
So
length.
this concept we have used and we have completed this problem. Anything you want to ask in this? Very simple. If you want anything, have you understood this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go next? Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Have you taken a screenshot or have you completed this problem?
Completed.
Completed all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, one of the theory bits. After this, you can give title as a grade and bearing. Grade and bearing of line. So what does it mean by grade and what does it mean by bearing? So it is a little concept. Actually, this is the part of projection of line only. Are you observing on the screen? Grade and bearing of line.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what does it mean by grade and what does it mean by bearing? Very famous concept in this chapter. So probable this is second last bit from this chapter. After this, one bit is there, but that is more challenging, we can say. So almost the last bit from this chapter, grade and bearing of line. So what does it mean by grade? So in short, you remember definition of grade. So these are the actually two parameters of line. One is grade, another one is bearing. Okay. So this grade word in day-to-day life we may get in some different meaning. So grade of cement, etc. That is different in civil engineering. And bearing, this particular bearing in motors, etc. We are using bearing. That is actually one mechanical component. That is also some different concept. But in our chapter, this grade and bearing is nothing but parameters of a line. In case of, I will say simply, these are the parameters related to projection of line. So what does it mean by grade? Grade is also called as gradient. It is also called as slope. What does it mean by slope? Slope means of what? So this word you might have heard many times. Slope. Slope means what? What do you know about slope? Can anybody tell? Whatever you are knowing. Inclination again. Okay, partially correct. Inclination again.
Tangent.
Tangent. Okay, again. Let it be wrong, correct, whatever. You should be able to tell. Huh? Any other? This word you might have came across many times. Grade. So grade is nothing but here it is given definition. The true inclination of line in its front view is called as grade, gradient, or slope. One of the same. So in it is expressed in percentage. So in our language of parameters. So by which letter or which symbol we are showing true inclination of line in its front view. कशाने दाखवतो आपण ट्रू inclination of line in its front view. By which symbol we are showing?
Theta.
Which notation we are using to show true inclination of line in its front view? Front view मधलं true inclination कुठल्या?
Theta.
Theta. So it is theta. So simply I will say in more simplest word, grade is nothing but the true inclination, that is theta of angle, theta of line. It is theta. So generally it is given in the case of percentage. It is given in percent. Okay. Always this grade of the line is expressed in terms of percent, and the grade is given as grade is equal to y by x. You might be knowing how slope is given. Slope is equal to, माहिती slope कसा दिला जातो? Have you came across this slope or not anywhere?
Rational मध्ये.
Tan theta.
Slope is equal to tan theta, and in terms of distances, if it is given x distance and y distance, then
Y upon X.
Y upon X.
y upon x. So tan theta is equal to y upon x. This we should know. Tan theta is equal to y upon x. Then we can find theta. How? Theta is equal to tan inverse of
Y upon X.
theta is equal to tan inverse of y upon x. Theta is equal to tan inverse upon y upon x. That will be our theta. Means in this case, true inclination of line will be given in terms of this grade. It is as simple as this. True inclination of line will be given in terms of grade. So we can find theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x. And suppose it is mentioned in the problem. Suppose it is mentioned in the problem, grade of line is equal is 50%. How we can express 50% in terms of numerator and denominator? 50% कसं लिहायचं numerator आणि denominator?
50 divided by 100.
50 upon 100.
50 upon 100. That is very simple. We can write in terms of numerator and denominator as 50 divided by
100.
100. And we can take tan inverse of that. That will be our theta. Simple. So one thing also we have to know here. First case, so whatever you are observing, this line, for this line, with respect to A, point A, this bottom point A, line AB has positive grade. Means if line is going towards right hand side, A to B, we can say with respect to bottom point, it has positive grade, and it opposite to it, with respect to top point, it is a negative grade. So this basic thing that we should know. Not necessary, but for our information. If it is going towards left hand side, or we can say in opposite manner, so then it will have negative grade, or it is mentioned in the problem, so not necessary to care. So with respect to first point, you remember whatever line is given, it is having positive. If it is orientation is something like this. So in short, grade of the line is nothing but true inclination, that is theta. Grade of the line is nothing but theta. This thing you can remember. Second thing is bearing of line. Bearing. So what does it mean by bearing? The apparent inclination of line in its top view is called as bearing. So by which letter here there is mistake, by which letter we are showing apparent inclination of line? In top view, specific word is mentioned
Beta.
here. Top view.
Beta.
In top view, apparent inclination of line in its top view. Alpha and beta these are the apparent inclination. Okay, but which is their inclination in top view?
Beta.
Beta. The apparent inclination of line in its top view is called as bearing. It is expressed in top view of line in terms of principal directions. In engineering mechanics, we know north, south, east, how these directions are given. It is expressed in top view in terms of principal directions, and it is given is something like this. It is given something like this. Means in top view, at that particular point, it is shown something like this, and we can show this. One thing we have to remember, so whatever problems where we have solved, that beta is made with horizontal or vertical. Beta angle, while taking beta angle, whether we are taking with horizontal or vertical while solving the problems. बेटा आपण हॉरिझॉन्टल शी घ्यायचो का व्हर्टिकल शी घ्यायचो?
Vertical.
Vertical.
व्हर्टिकल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हिअर कुठं आलाय बेटा आपला 38. किती आलाय बेटा इथं 60. वेर इज दॅट 60? दिस इज 60. किती आर यू ऑब्झर्विंग 60? इज इट विथ हॉरिझॉन्टल or with vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal.
It is with horizontal. Similarly, again we will check. Here beta is how much? 42. We calculated in one of the problems. So here it is 42. Is it with horizontal or vertical? Beta is with horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal.
It is with horizontal. Beta is with horizontal. But in case of while giving this bearing of line, while mentioning something like bearing of line with respect to a south 60 degree east means vertical. That while mentioning the bearing, it is always given with vertical. Keep in mind, bearing is always mentioned with vertical. Okay, with respect to that particular point, it is mentioned with the vertical. Always it is mentioned with vertical. But that beta in our projection of line chapter, apparent angle beta, always we are taking it with horizontal. That's why bearing is called indirect beta. Bearing is called as indirect beta. काय म्हटलं जातं बेरिंगला? इनडायरेक्ट बीटा. व्हाय इट इज कॉल्ड इनडायरेक्ट? इनडायरेक्ट काय म्हटलं जातं? Why it will be called as indirect beta? Bearing is called indirect beta. Why? Because bearing is called indirect beta. What should be your answer? Because while marking
view.
beta in top view, beta is with, we are taking with horizontal line or xy line, but this bearing is mentioned, bearing is giving angle with vertical line. That's why it is called as indirect beta. If we know inclination of line with vertical line, is it possible to calculate its inclination with horizontal line? जर एखाद्या लाईनचं
Yes, sir.
how we can calculate?
90 minus angle.
Very good. We can go for 90 minus whatever that angle. That's why it is called as indirect beta. That's why it is called as indirect beta. Bearing is called indirect beta because bearing is given inclination of line with vertical, but beta is mentioning, or beta is what? Inclination of line with horizontal. So in short, from this you can remember, grade is nothing but theta. एवढंच लक्षात ठेवायचं. ग्रेड म्हणजे थीटा, बेरिंग म्हणजे बीटा का इनडायरेक्ट बीटा?
Indirect beta.
Indirect.
beta, because we cannot say directly to bearing to a beta. आपण बेरिंगला डायरेक्ट बीटा म्हणू शकत नाही, because it is bearing mentioning it is with vertical, but that beta is there with horizontal. And one more, if suppose it is mentioned in something like this, bearing of line with respect to point A is south 60 degree east. This is same. हे सेम आहेत. हे ए बरोबर मेन्शन केलं असेल सेम, तर बी बरोबर काय असणार आहे? n 60 degree west, because it is always mentioned with vertical. One and the same. This reading with respect to A, yes 60 degree east is same as reading with respect to B, n 60 degree west. म्हणजे इन शॉर्ट वी कॅन से, इन शॉर्ट जर साऊथ आणि ईस्ट ची अपोजिट घेतली, नॉर्थ आणि वेस्ट, इथे अँगल विल रिमेन सेम, वन अँड दी सेम, रीडिंग विल बी सेम. हे सेम आहे. जर असं दिलं बेरिंग, बेरिंग ऑफ लाईन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू ए इज यस 60 डिग्री ईस्ट, व्हॉट विल बी द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ बीटा? बीटाची व्हॅल्यू किती असेल हो त्या लाईनची?
60 डिग्री.
किती?
Sir.
हाऊ मच इट विल बी?
30 sir, 30.
30, 90 minus that angle.
Yes.
90 minus that angle. So that will be the value. That will be the value, no? 90 minus we have to go. That will 30 will be value of beta. So what is theta and what is grade and bearing of line? Will you tell what is grade and bearing of line?
Grade is theta and bearing is indirect beta.
Very good. Grade is theta. Theta is nothing but true inclination of line in front view. And what is beta? Sorry, what is bearing? Bearing is nothing but
Indirect.
indirect beta. 90 minus that angle will give beta. That's why it is called as indirect beta. How to calculate grade? It is given in percent. So percentage you can convert in what? Percent कशात convert करायचं? In terms of कशामध्ये? Where in which how you are going to convert percent in numerator and denominator or in fraction or in fraction, and you can take what, which inverse you are going to take? Find theta.
Tan
And
inverse.
Tan inverse, you are going to get tan inverse. Okay, so you will get theta. And how you are going to find beta? Directly whatever angle is given between principal directions, how you are going to make use of that angle?
90 minus that angle.
90 minus that angle will be that
Beta.
beta. Very simple. Nothing but last sentence I will tell from this. Grade is nothing but theta. Bearing is nothing but indirect beta. That's all. It is most simple. Grade and bearing of a line. Most simple. So shall we go next? Have you taken screenshot for this? Very simple. We will see one problem. Then you will come to know immediately. Have you taken?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us see one problem on this. Will you read? Who will take opportunity to read this problem? Rushikesh 1414.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the problem?
Yes, sir. Complete the projection of line AB which has plus 60% grade with respect to the point A and it has bearing S 55 degree E with respect to point A. Its plane length is 55 mm. Take point A 10 mm above H and 15 mm in front of 50.
Okay, thank you. You're read. No issue. Roll number 15. 15.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what it is given, will you tell in the problem? Try to read one by one slowly. Complete the projection of line AB, which has what is
Plus
that?
6, plus 60%.
Plus 60% grade. Okay. So how we can convert this grade with respect to what point it is given?
Point A.
Okay, with respect to point A is given. So 60%, how we can convert grade in terms of numerator and denominator?
60 divided by 100.
60 divided by 100.
We can convert 60 divided by 100, and it is equal to, it is converted something like, we can say y by x, correct? Y by x, which is equal to what we are giving it?
Tan theta.
Tan theta.
Tan theta.
Equal to, sorry.
Tan theta.
So we are giving equal to tan theta. So theta, where is theta? I will say something like this. It is equal to tan theta. Okay. So from this, what will be the value of theta? Is it possible to calculate? So 60 divided by 100 equal to tan theta. Which will is it possible to give from this theta? What will be the value of theta?
30.6.
30.96.
30.96.
30.96 means approximately. It will round up this.
31.
31 degree.
Then approximately it will be
31.
31.
it will be 31. So it is 31. Or याच्यामध्ये अजून एक पद्धत आहे. Another method. So this 60% we have converted into 60 by 100. So which is this x distance and which is y distance? याच्यामधलं
Y
x
60
Y60
and x is
100.
100.
x is 100 and y is
100.
66.
60.
60.
66 or 60?
Only 60.
60.
60. Now one more method is there to calculate this theta. So that horizontal distance you can take this horizontally. How much it is? 100, no? 100.
Yes, sir.
Then vertically you can take 60. Okay, this 60 and you can join this. You can measure angle here. You can measure this angle. So this angle, it will be something like this. How much it is coming?
30.
How much it is coming?
51.
किती येतोय बघा बरं मोजा बरं बघू.
31.
Horizontal एक line 30, horizontal काढा 100, vertical काढा 60 आणि जोडा इथं आणि इथं अँगल मोजा किती येतो. You can measure that angle. हा किती येतोय? येतोय का 31? चेक करताय? Are you measuring or
Yes,
which
sir.
method?
येतोय.
येतोय 31?
Yes, sir.
Now there are two methods to calculate theta. Either by calculation on calculator. 60 by 100 is equal to tan theta. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 60 by 100. Either or. Which you feel better. You can use that method. दोन पद्धतीने theta काढता येतोय. Grade is nothing but theta. We know. That's why you can take this. You can draw this horizontal 100, vertical 60. Okay. You can draw this horizontal how much? 100 and vertical 60. 60 and you can measure this angle. कुठली पद्धत सोपी वाटते तुम्हाला? Which method you feel easy?
Calculation.
Calculate direct, sir.
Y by X direct.
Calculator. Okay.
Calculation.
Yes, sir.
No issue then. Y by X you can take tan inverse of that. You will get that is bearing. Now next one is bearing now. And it has bearing yes 55 degree east with respect to A again. Yes, how much it is given? Yes, 55 degree east. Okay. So what will be beta? What is bearing? We know what is bearing. Bearing means what?
Indirect bit.
Indirect beta.
Direct beta. So how we can find from this given bearing equal to beta?
90 minus
90
55.
minus 55.
90
Minus 55.
minus 55 equal to how much?
35.
35
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
equal to 35. So this is beta. So theta is given, beta is given. So Have you understood? Very simple, nothing else. No, there is rocket science in this. Very simple. What else it is given in the problem?
TVL.
Plan means what? Plan. Its plan length is 55. Means what?
Top view
Plan
length.
means what?
TVL.
TVL. How much it is?
55.
55. Or and location of point A is also given. How much it is?
10.
10
mm
millimeter
above.
above HP.
10 mm above HP and
15 millimeter in
mm
front of
in front of
VP.
VP.
Above HP. And 15
Yes, sir.
in front of
VP.
VP.
VP. In front of VP. Now see the problem carefully and you can see what it is given. Out of 7 parameters, how many parameters are given?
3.
3.
3. Which are they?
TVL, theta, and L.
Beta.
Beta. Sorry.
TVL, theta and
Beta.
Beta.
beta. So whether given parameters are related?
Yes, sir.
Dependent?
Yes, sir.
Dependent आहेत का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, these are dependent. Means this problem is conventional, simple problem or assumption problem?
Conventional.
Symbol.
Well, we can or conventional. Easily we can fall. Not necessary to assume anything because parameters, whatever it is given, it is related
Related
parameter.
to each other.
Related to each other. We can find remaining 3. Will you solve? Who will guide
Yes,
me?
sir.
Will you start? Roll number 56 is there. 56. Yes, Raj. Yes, Raj. Sagar. Shalar. 64. 64. Who will guide me? Suppose I am new. मला काय माहित नाही. Who will guide me how to draw solve this problem? कोण गाइड करतंय?
First to draw XY line.
Already I have drawn. Very good. Yes, sir. I have drawn. Next. Who will guide?
Take point A.
Okay. XY line काढल्यानंतर पुढे काय करायचं? Plane and view we have to show, no? I have
Yes.
shown plane and view. Are you observing front view, top view? VP, HP? Okay. So then what I have to do? I have to locate which point?
A.
How much distance it is above HP?
10 mm.
10 mm. Very good. 10 mm. Similarly, how much it is below VP? Sorry, in front of VP?
15 mm.
15 mm. Then what I can do here?
Locus.
Look,
First distance.
Okay. First I will mark here that point. No, which point we are going to mark? A. A dash. Sorry. Here I'm going to mark it. A dash. A dash point. I'm going to. I have marked A dash. So similarly, I will mark here point A. Now, what I have to do? Distance.
Yes, sir.
Distance. Okay. I will give distance. So how much it is above HP? 10 mm.
10.
How
Yes,
much
sir.
it is in front of VP?
15
15
mm.
mm. 15 mm. So then what we have to do?
Locus.
Locus. We have to draw locus. We have to draw locus. Okay. Then we can give name to this. Locus of what?
A dash and A.
Locus of
A dash.
locus of A dash and A. So similarly, we can give name. Okay, this is A. What to do next? This
Theta.
point A we have located. Then what we have to do?
Theta
Theta.
here 31.
Okay, where we have to mark this theta? Where we have to mark? In VP or HP? Above XY or below XY?
Above X.
Above X.
Above XY?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will mark above XY. 31, no?
Yes.
31. So which is this angle?
Theta.
Theta. Okay. So theta we have marked here. So whatever we have marked, we can give. Here we have marked theta. Okay. Next, what we can do next?
Beta 35.
बीटा ड्रॉ करायचा
Beta. Along with beta, what we can mark?
TVL
TVL
TVL. How much it is given TVL?
55.
55
55. And beta, what is value of beta?
35.
30.
35. So we can mark that also. So this beta, no? So this
Yes.
beta we have marked. Here I will give that beta notation here. Beta equal to how much? 35, no?
35.
35. Beta we have marked. Similarly, on beta, which distance we have marked?
TVL.
TVL.
TVL. Okay, so if I have marked the TVL, which length, which point I have got here?
B.
B.
Point,
B.
point B. And this is my TVL actually. This is TVL, so I will make not observe because this is my final. This is my point B. Okay, next. What I can do? Very simple.
Locus from
Locus.
It is most simple now. It is just a revision. All many more problems we have solved. Okay. Point B, and here we can give notation locus of B. Next,
straight from B.
straight from B. What will happen if I will draw straight from B?
True length.
Straight जायचं.
FPL भेटेल ना
TVL sir.
FPL
भेटेल?
चा स्ट्रेट गेल्यावर
TVL भेटते sir.
No sir. अल्फा नाही दिला, थीटा दिलाय.
At this stage, if you are going to tell such answers, straight भेटल्यानंतर B कसा भेटेल हो? FVL कोण म्हणत होतं FVL भेटेल? Is it the line of alpha or theta? वरची जी
Theta.
दिसते continuity मध्ये. त्यावरती B dash point असेल तर. This is the specialty of this chapter. Specialty हीच आहे. Simple question you have to mark. Which length is with you right now? Apparent length or true length?
Apparent.
Apparent length is with you. So from this, if you want to find true length, किती वेळा सांगितलं? Apparent length पासून true length करायची. Rotate and straight. किती वेळा सांगितले सांगा? Rotate and straight. You have to rotate then straight. At this stage, you should not do this simple mistake. From this, you have to rotate. From this, you have to rotate. and then you have to go. Then you have to go straight. Which length you will get?
True length.
True length.
Here in this way. If you are unable to here arrows, I will show arrow 1 minute. So here, for your information, again I will show arrow, because directly if you will go in this way, it is not possible in this way something. So here I will get 1 point, which length I will get as a true length. So here I will give name as a suppose B1, maybe B1 dash. So here B, anything point I will give here. So B1 and here 1 point B1 dash. I will say as a B1 and B1 dash. 1 dash. So whatever length I got, will you measure and tell what is that true length?
62.
64.
64, sir.
64, sir.
Very good.
64.
64, sir.
4. This is 64. Okay. What to do next now? B1 point we got.
From
What
B
was that?
straight line.
Straight means where?
Locus.
Locus of B dash.
But first we have to draw locus of B dash, no?
Yes, sir.
Locus of B dash. We have to draw locus of B dash. I can give name to this locus of B dash. Okay. Now what I can do? I know locus of B dash.
Straight line.
From which point?
B.
From B.
Straight line. If I will draw straight line, it will meet at that point. What name I should give?
B dash.
B dash.
Will give name as a
B dash.
B dash. If I will give name to this B dash. So which two things I am going to know here at this point?
FUL
FL and alpha.
alpha.
HVL and alpha.
Alpha.
Will you measure? Now I will ask randomly. Yeah? Somebody, don't tell us. So let us. Sunil Kadam, 26. You tell your answer. FVL and alpha.
54.
54 is alpha. And what is A dash B dash? FVL. FVL. How much it is FVL? Ohm. 27, 28. FVL किती आलेली?
37, sir. 37 degree.
37 degree. What is that? Angle.
Alpha.
Alpha.
37.
36. Exactly, it is 36. No issue. 37 also will treat as a correct. Very good. Who told answer this? 36.
27 ohm.
Okay, very good. Next. Next. FVL. Rule number 36. Will you tell FVL?
55. 55.
Okay.
54.
50.
56, sir.
56.
55 is also
Yes,
correct.
sir. 56.
56.
Exact is 56. 55 also I will treat as a correct. No issue. Thank you. 36 you got correct answer. So we got FVL. We got alpha. Again, what we have calculated? Theta.
5.
True length also we have calculated, or it was given. True length calculated, no? 64.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, true length also we have calculated. Okay. What it is remained? Phi.
Phi.
Okay. Who will tell how to find phi? Most simple problem. Silpa, Mali.
कर्व
70
आणि
roll number.
स्ट्रेट ए टू बी डॅश ए ला सेंटर घेऊन बी डॅश पासून कर्व घ्यायचा आणि परत स्ट्रेट खाली घ्यायचं.
Okay. That one is one method. What is another method?
64 distance घ्यायचं.
64 distance
A पासून आणि locus of B वर मार्क करायचं.
कर्व करायचं.
Very good. What is that? Phi. Rule number 70 will tell value of phi. 70. तुमच्यासाठी आम्ही वेटिंग करतोय. Roll number 70. We are waiting for your answer. You mark it and tell what is value of phi. We are waiting for it. 64, no? B2. हा सांगा व्हॅल्यू. फाय ची व्हॅल्यू सांगा. 64. माळी. Have you got? Roll number 70. Have you got value of phi?
कॅल्क्युलेट करते 1 minute sir.
हा. Sarthak, what is your value? Phi. Sarthak. 25. Roll number 25.
Yes, sir.
25. What is the value of phi? Okay, what is value? We will not wait no more. Huh?
30
What is the value? Huh?
29
29.
29.
29 degree.
Okay. 30. No issue. 29 is also correct. 1 degree we can understand. So exactly it is 30. Exactly it is 30 degree.
Yes, sir. 30.
30. Exactly it is 30. So very simple problem. Simplest problem. We can say revision type of problem. Only what is the difference? The angle theta and beta, it is given in terms of what? Grade and
Bearing.
it is given in
Bearing.
Grade and
it is
bearing.
given in grade and bearing. It is simplest problem, I will say. So you can take screenshot. Mali, have you got the answer or not? 70.
32 sir.
30. Okay, no issue. 30.
32.
Okay. 32. Correct is 30. So check your accuracy as well. So it was a simplest problem. So one new thing we have learned today, which is that
Grade and bearing.
grade and bearing. How to and how angles will be given in terms of grade and bearing. That we have seen today. Okay. So it was a new thing. It was a new thing. Have you taken screenshot or have you completed this problem?
Yes, sir.
Completed sir.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
So you might have got notice regarding chapter test. Have you got?
No, sir.
No sir.
From 15th of which is this month June, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
15th June your chapter test is going to start, and this first chapter will be there for our subject. Huh? This is most challenge we can say biggest chapter in the syllabus. So you can analyze yourself. Are you understanding the things or not? This is the biggest chapter in the syllabus, and we are at the end of this chapter. Few problems are remained. If you are having still problem, you are free to ask at any time. So I have given, even you can contact from Telegram, WhatsApp, calling, message, whatever. ज्याला कोणाला अजून प्रॉब्लेम असतील, अजून वेळ गेलेली नाही. So you might be knowing our revision classes, not a revision, backlog classes were started for which subjects? M1 and which subject
EM.
another?
PM.
EM, our subject. Similarly, in this semester, you have to study this subject, graphics and M2, very hardly. Concentrate on these two subjects. Okay. So I should not frighten, but you should concentrate more. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In language of cricket, I will say we are at the last power play. आपण शेवटच्या पॉवर प्ले मध्ये आहोत पहिल्या चॅप्टरच्या लास्ट. That's why you should be very sincere. Okay. And for chapter just almost 20 problems I will give. In each problem, one thing I am going to ask to calculate. म्हणजे असा एक प्रॉब्लेम दिलेला असणार, त्याच्यामध्ये एकच गोष्ट काढायला सांगणार. Likewise, so at that time also you should be able to draw the things. Almost 20 problems I am going to give. Will you solve this? I will check how many problems are remained. Still some problems are there with us. No issue. Shall we solve? Or you are tired? This is last lecture, I feel. Will you solve or shall we solve together?
We will solve, sir.
We will solve,
We
sir.
will solve, sir.
Okay, you are going to solve means indirectly you are saying to stop, no? We are shall we stop here then?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So from this again same problem. Line, complete the projection of line PQ. PQ line projection we have to complete. Grade is given 70% with respect to P, and bearing yes 60° E with respect to P again. Top view measures length 60 mm. So quickly, what it is given? Will you tell for the line PQ? Then we will stop. Only given we will write. Complete the projection of line PQ which has plus 70% grade means how we are expressing grade?
35 degrees.
70 by 100.
70 by 100 equal to
Tan theta.
Tan theta.
equal to
Tan theta.
tan theta. So what will be the value of theta? Will you tell?
35.
35.
From this, is it possible to, sorry, not higher, sorry, theta, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How much it is coming?
35.
35.
So theta is 35. Any objection? Any problem? Theta is given. Okay. Bearing. It has bearing. Yes, 60° east with respect to point P. What will be the value of beta?
30.
30.
90° minus
60 degrees.
60 degree.
60 equal to
30.
30.
to 30°. So that will be, which is that value?
Beta.
Theta.
The beta. Theta is given, beta is given. What it is given? It's top view measures length. Top view
TVF.
measure length. TVL. Same
TVL
problem.
60 mm.
60 mm. This will be the given things. Is it assumption problem or simple problem or conventional problem?
Simple problem.
Simple.
One problem.
Simple problem, but we should not make mistake while solving the problem. Simple problem. Parameters which are given, these are related. So it is very simple. And I think position of point P is given. Yes. Take point P 15 mm from above HP 10 mm in front of it. Any problem to solve this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is it possible for you to solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will stop then. Those who are having still problem in Marathi I will ask. कुणाला काय problem आहेत का subject मध्ये?
No, sir.
एनी सजेशन? काय आपल्याला इम्प्रुव्हमेंट काय करायची आहे का, किंवा अजून काय पाहिजे वाटते का इम्प्रुव्हमेंट? or whatever it is going on, it is well, all is well?
Yes, sir.
Any improvement you need?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, whatever it is going on, you are happy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No issue. Still, once again, I will request those who are feeling frightened of this subject, ज्यांना कुणाला भीती वाटते, they are free to contact me. My number is, I think, many times I have given to honors lecture. Okay. ज्याला अजून कोणाला प्रॉब्लेम वाटतो या सब्जेक्टचा, त्यांनी contact करा. If you are living nearby college, you can come to college. No issue. Shall we stop with this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Next time we solve this problem. We will stop for today.